The first site I want to talk about today is bubble.us. What I liked about this one is that it's a graphic organizer that allows us to create a concept map of kind of anything that we need to link together. For my particular uses, I'm going to use it for my eighth graders to help them see how all of the things that we do in a unit connect together. One of the things that they have trouble with is recognizing that what we did, like the first text that we read, how that connects to the second text and so forth, and how all those things connect towards our one essential question that sort of binds everything together. So my plan is to use this to help them see those connections. The ISTE standards that we're going to use are 5C, explore and apply instructional design principles to create innovative digital learning environments to engage and support learning, as well as manage the use of technology and student learning strategies in digital platforms, virtual environments, hands-on makerspaces in the field. Our first step is, of course, we're going to register for it by coming over here to the free side, of course, and hitting sign up. Handily, we can sign up with our Google account, select Google, and it will pretty much automatically register you up. You then, again, always have your opportunity to upgrade your account if you want, but we're not going to worry about that right now. We are going to select the mind maps. I'm going to select this new mind map that I opened a few minutes ago to get started, and you can see that it's just a blank bubble. Well, I can type inside that bubble, and for my purposes, we're going to say that this is our unit 1. Then you notice that there are these side tabs here. One says add bubble, one says add child. Now if we add a bubble, it starts a new main bubble, and I'm not really interested in that, so I'm going to close that right now and come back here and add a child. So the same thing, this one is green to let me know that it's a subsection of the first bubble, and I'm going to type in the first text that we worked with, which was the telltale heart. And I have the ability to move this around because I don't really want, because it's the first one, I don't want to start there. I'm going to start it up where it makes sense to me, which is up at the 12 o'clock position. So I just grab it, bring it up here. I'm going to give myself a little space because there's some things that we're going to do. Now, we've done various tasks with this, so I'm going to make another child, and I'm going to say, we're going to put the question, if I can type, who manipulated the truth? And click off of it so I can move it over here. And since this is something I'm going to have the kids working with me, I'm going to create another child, and I'm going to ask them to provide with me some possible answers. I'm going to leave those blank for now because I want them to tell me what to put there. So I can come back up here to create another child. Why? Hello. Why was truth manipulated? And again, I want to create another child, but this time I'm a big fan of the keyboard shortcuts, so I'm just going to hit Control and Enter at the same time, and that'll start me up a new child right here. And again, this is not something that I want to tell them, this is something I want them to tell me, so I'll give it some space. Now I'm noticing that I don't really like how these are in line right here, so I'm actually going to grab this top one, slide it slightly out of that, well, get over there, out of that 12 o'clock position, so that then it's a little more space. Now we've read more than one text, so in order to do that, I come back to my very beginning. Again, I like to use those keyboard shortcuts. I'm going to hit Control and Enter at the same time. And the next text that we read was the Emperor's new close. And again, I want to move that right over here. And I can begin to do the same kinds of things here. I really like this. I'm curious as to how I'm going to be able to get all of the students doing. I think sending them off to do it at first will be a bit difficult, but I think over time this will be something that they can do. I think this will help them with the big picture. I think this will help them with brainstorming their ideas for writing essays, all kinds of tools that this could be used for, and I'm really excited to put this one in my class.